Hello friends, welcome to another video of Roots and Wales. This is going to be an exciting one.
Mychele learns geography.
Once upon a time in the Cave of Wonder. We are in Snoopy again! So as we've alluded to in the last few vlogs, we have been getting ready to do a little bit of a weekend trip. It's not gonna be a super long one. We just have the weekend, but we are heading up north to the Peak District, and the weather is supposed to be a bit intense this weekend. There's supposed to be some rain, some snow, and it's gonna be quite chilly being the first weekend of December. But we are ready to go.
Entering average speed check zone.
And we are very excited. Let's go. If the weather is bad, we might have to change our route a little bit. One, because we don't have a heater in the van right now because we're missing a part. We don't want to die from the cold. And two, because we have never driven Snoopy in the snow. Now granted, I don't think there would be very much snow, and for anyone Canadian watching this, you're probably gonna be like, hilarious. Last year, we drove Snoopy in the sand and he struggled. So just don't know how we would fare with the snow. Also, Shaun doesn't drive in the snow very often.
We have traction pads now then.
Okay, so one, we have traction pads. Two, we got new tires with better tread.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so those two things, unrelated, but both things happened. We'll be there Friday night, all of Saturday, all of Sunday, and Monday morning. And then Shaun and I part ways. He's gonna go to Wales, and I'm gonna train back to London to work. No comment on that?
Yeah, okay.
Kidding me? Do you want another donut?
I wanted I bought 14 donuts. I didn't buy them there to stay in the... Did I buy 14? No, I bought 12 donuts.
Yeah?
I didn't buy 12 donuts for them to stay in the box.
Let's have another donut. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. I'm gonna have... Is this the raspberry one? I'm gonna have the raspberry one. We've decided, we think what we're gonna do is, let me light that, is to start at the south because, so obviously we're coming from London, so we're coming in from the bottom, from the south, and then my train on Monday is in Manchester, which is like all the way at the top, west of the Peak District. So we're just gonna like slowly make our way up in the 3 days, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. This is van life in the winter in the UK. We just arrived at our spot. It's 5 o'clock, pretty much on the dot. We found a spot just outside of Matlock by the mill. I can't remember what it's called. The Chelmsford Mill, maybe? I will clarify that with you. But it's a car park. There's toilets, which is amazing. And we can't see it right now because it's pitch black outside already. But apparently tomorrow morning we'll wake up to some beautiful views with like a rail track and a little creek, a canal, that type of thing. It's gonna be really pretty. And I have taken out my comfy, which is something that I haven't shown you yet, that Shaun bought for me last year as a joke, but I think will become an integral part of van life this weekend. This giant, massive blanket thing that you wear, and it's so warm. And I think I'm gonna be wearing it all weekend. We also bought hot water bottles, and we have like a million blankets. And I honestly think like it's a bit chilly right now, but we were just coming in and out. The door was open. I think once we're in here, especially once we make dinner and we're just moving around, the two of us, I think it'll actually be totally fine. You guys haven't really seen the van in a while. Right now, there's a lot of stuff on the counter because we just brought all that stuff in from the cab. But our cupboard doors are looking fantastic. Shaun did such a great job with them. Tonight is going to be pretty chill. It is Friday night, so we're going to edit a vlog to come out for you guys tomorrow. It'll be our Winter Wonderland vlog is the one that's coming out tomorrow, which you'll probably have seen already by the time this comes out. But we're going to do that tonight. We're going to kind of do a little bit more research of what we want to do while we're here. Make some dinner. And probably watch some of our new TV shows. It's gonna be pretty chill.
Eventually we're gonna get blinds. We just haven't gotten to it quite yet.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, mother.
Shaun's mom said she would make us blinds, but
We haven't given her any of the stuff she needs yet, so it's not really her fault.
yeah, no, it's definitely our fault. Like, I haven't picked out any patterns, nothing. She also said she would do seat covers for us. Because right now our couch cushions are a bit questionable. Now what are you doing?
Let's create the mood.
Oh. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my. Oh.
Oh, why did they go off? That must be rude of it.
You turn them off. Oh,
I
those.
didn't mean to.
You want to kiss the girl, wow, wow. Sha-la-la-la-la.
Okay, what are we doing? I'm bored. I might fix some things.
Okay.
Oh, I need my tools here in the front.
I put everything away before we left. This is like
I think it's okay.
the story of Shaun narrated by Mychele. I can't believe he just left the door open. All the cold air is coming in. I didn't know he could hear me. Okay, I'm letting go of this video. Say bye.
Cheerio. See you in the morning. Maybe, possibly, who knows? You probably don't care.
Well, of course they care. That's why they're watching.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm so cold. All right, I'm a little bit more awake now. Good morning, guys. I wanted to check in. Last night was actually pretty good. We weren't really cold at all. It was great, actually. We parked in the parking lot of Comfort Mills, which is right outside of Matlock, which is right on the edge of the south border of the Peak District. Just beautiful views. I don't know if you can see behind me. There's just hills and trees, and it's just absolutely lovely. And there's even a little shack right here that had bathrooms that were open all night, which was incredibly convenient. So yeah, we're gonna head off now. Today we're looking at Thor's Cave. We're gonna do the Matlock Christmas Village and maybe check out one or two other little towns. So let's get cracking. Shaun's ready to go. He's waiting for me. Ready to start our day?
Oh yeah, just uploading Winter Wonderland.
First film of the season!
What's this?
For those of you who aren't from the UK, just to clarify, this road is not a one-way. And that is expected in these parts of town.
Do you want to explain what we just went through just then?
The tiniest, narrowest. It's like this. This path
Yeah.
is probably a bit wider.
Yeah. But
Road.
in the van.
Down a steep hill to. It's not really a car park. It's more of a large puddle.
It's over there. It is a large puddle, that's funny.
So the possibility of when we return Snoopy getting stuck are, I would say, moderate to high.
But why did we go down this steep hill?
To get to Thor's Cave, which I have no idea where it is. Some woman said it was along this path, so we're gonna go find it, and hopefully she's right and didn't lie to us. Because there was a car park at the top of the steep path. But we chose to ignore that and drive down the steep path.
That is so like us to be like, nah, let's go down the hill so we can walk up the hill. And I always regret it. And Shaun's always like, yeah, exercise. But, so basically as we were walking down, we saw Thor's Cave. It's basically, I don't think there's much to do in the cave, but it's just like a huge opening and apparently is just really beautiful and a lovely walk, though most people probably don't do it when it's pouring rain like we are right now.
That's where we're going. That big hole in the rock.
I have many questions. So Thor's Cave, way back when, used to be, this area used to be south of the equator, and it also used to be under the sea. So basically, this is limestone rock, and it's created by like gajillions and bajillions and bajillions of like little dead sea animals, basically, which has created this rock formation. But now I have questions. So does the equator move? Is it because we've discovered more of the Earth, so we're moving the equator? Which then made me think, is the equator real? Like, is it a real line, or is the equator a line that we have created for ourselves as like a way to measure where we are on the planet? And now it's just, I can't believe I've never thought these questions before. So we can move, we have the power.
No, it never moves.
But how could this have been south of the equator?
Exactly, that's why I'm so shocked by that fact. You don't seem to be shocked by that fact.
I don't understand. So I get it now. We've only gone a short way from the sign, but Shaun has explained it to me and now I understand, so I'll explain it to you. So basically, obviously the Earth is constantly circulating on itself around the sun and all that nonsense. And then, well, it's not nonsense, it's science. And then the tectonic plates are constantly shifting. So it has shifted and moved around so much that in those like 200,000 bajillion years, however long it was.
280 million.
280 million years, it has shifted so much that this used to be like where the Caribbean is now. Once upon a time in the Cave of Wonder. Just kidding. So we just got into Thor's Cave. It's really cool. The walk is not too bad. You do go uphill quite a bit, but it's for a short amount of time. What, 20 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
20 minutes, yeah. There's even a little dog that made his way up here. But the cave itself is really cool. It's massive. And we'll show you some amazing views out of the mouth of the cave. That's really why we came up here. It's really nice.
Heading back down from Thor's Cave. It's very windy, very chilly. To some hot chocolate in the van. And then decide on where our next stop today. It's either going to be Buxton or Bakewell or possibly both. And then tonight, was it the Christmas market tonight?
Yeah.
Christmas market in where?
Matlock.
In Matlock tonight. But yeah, some hot chocolate in the van. We'll see you there.
We are in this super cute little restaurant. Shaun says it's like a cafe. I would call it a restaurant in like a little cottage home. It's super sweet, and it is the home of the Bakewell tart. So we just had lunch. It was delicious. We had like little sandwiches, some soup, stuff like that. And we have just ordered a tart, so we had to have one in the home of the Bakewell tart. Oh yeah, we are in Bakewell now, which is about 20-30 minutes from Thor's Cave and about 20 minutes to Matlock, which is where we're heading next for the Christmas market. Our tart just arrived.
like it?
I just tried the Bakewell tart. I was so excited to try it because, like, to try the tart, like, in the home of the creation of the tart. It was really gross. We Googled it after. I mean, Shaun really liked it. He ate the whole thing. I'm sure a lot of people find it delicious. I did not like it. We Googled it, and there's almonds in it, and I think that's the flavor that I didn't like. But it's quite prevalent. So if you don't like almonds, don't order the Bakewell tart. Listen up, guys. It's 4 o'clock. It's really dark out. It's really cold, and it is pouring rain. It is so miserable out there. We walked from like the town car park to the center of town, which is like a 5-minute walk. We're absolutely soaked. I'm wearing waterproof shoes, and my feet are so cold that I can't tell if they're actually wet or not. We're supposed to be going to the Christmas market next in Matlock, but Matlock's only 20 minutes away, so the weather's probably gonna be just like this. And it's just awful. Like, it's so miserable out there, so we're not sure if we're gonna stick with it. I think it's free, so we could just like walk around briefly and then like see if it's worth staying. But we might just head over there, and if it's just as miserable and as awful, we might just hunker down for the night and watch some of our favorite TV shows from the comfort of the van, because whew, it's so pleasant outside. Oh my god.
This is the best bit about when we don't want to go outside because it's raining. Observe.
This isn't fair. We didn't film you going through. How am I gonna get through? How did you do it?
Put one leg through first.
I can't get one leg up. I'm gonna have to go outside.
Put one leg, stand on one leg and put one leg through there.
Inability
Put one leg through the hole.
to move gracefully.
Basically, you want to go through the hole like this.
I can't get my leg that
You want to go
high.
through the hole like this.
Love, I can't physically.
Take the headrest out then.
I can't get my leg up. How did you do it? Arrgh!
Just try.
I'll just sleep like this. I don't know how to get out.
So put one leg through.
I am physically not able to get my leg through. You little bastard.
There we go. See?
I'm stuck. Was this a kid? Why is this stove here? This is such a stupid place for a stove. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I did it! I did it! Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Look at that. As nimble as... What's a really nimble animal?
Polar bear.
Nimble as a polar bear.
And that's how we get through the hatch when it's raining. This is part 2 of what we do if it's pouring rain outside and we really don't want to go out. So we've taken the toilet out, and Shaun's crawled underneath to turn the gas on.
Hello.
We're in for the night. There is a storm raging outside, so windy and so much rain, which is actually kind of cool when you're in the van. Except when you have to use the bathroom. That was a bit unpleasant, but we made it work. We've got our hot water bottles again. Oh my God, I've never used one before. Whoever invented a hot water bottle, I'm in love. I think I'm gonna use it even when I'm at home. It's so nice and so warm. And my roommate Jack had told me about them before, and I was like, what? Those are weird. And Shaun bought them, and I love them. So we're gonna call it quits for tonight. We never ended up going to the Christmas market, by the way. We got all the way there. It was like hailing, pouring rain, and we drove around it. So then now we drove north for about 40 minutes. So now we're much more in the Peak Districts, like in the center section. And tomorrow we're probably going to be heading to like Mamtor and like those like big hills and valleys that are really well known as the Peak District. So we're going to do that. And it's not supposed to rain tomorrow, just be cloudy. So hopefully the weather will be better.
Just released our Winter Wonderland vlog. So if you haven't already, go check it out. But I don't know what else to say.
Shaun decided to try and waterproof his trousers with this spray we bought at the Cotswolds today, but they need to dry. So we've come up with this contraption using bungee cords, and I just know that I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and see the shadow and think that there's someone standing there or something.
So for any of you that have ever seen Wallace and Gromit, when the bed goes up, he falls straight into his trousers. That's the plan for tomorrow.
That's so funny.
But yeah, see you in the morning.